Hi guys, it's Mr. Yacek here. Today we're going to be doing a lesson on ordering fractions from least to greatest or from greatest to least. We did a lesson before about comparing two fractions where there's a couple different strategies that they could use, but I really wanted them to find the like denominators to prove that the fractions are either greater than or less than each other. Now with this example, we can still use those benchmark fractions to just look at these fractions and sort of know. I'll look at 1/3 and I know, okay, 1/3 is less than a half. I know that 6/8 is greater than a half, and 2/4 is a half. So I could order those from least to greatest just by looking at that. But there are going to be times where they're too close to call, and you have to show that the least common multiple for each of these fractions is going to be the common denominator that they need to have to prove that these fractions are truly in order from least to greatest. So when we do that, we make our lists for the multiples of 3, 8, and 4. When I tell the kids to do this, I always say list at least the first 5 multiples. Usually something will jump out. But when we have multiples that are going up to 8s, it's going to be, I'd like them to start with the greatest multiple first. And then if they know their golden rules and they know their facts, something might jump out. So if we list just the first 5 multiples for 8, we're going to get 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40. Now, hopefully, most of the students out there are going to be able to know that this 24 right here is going to be a multiple for 3 and for 4. But if they started with 3 or 4 and they listed the first 5 multiples for them, we wouldn't hit 24. It would be 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. And for 4, it would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Now we see some common multiples on our list. Like for example, 4 and 8 have 8 as a common multiple, and 4 and 3 have 12 as a common multiple. But they have to be a common multiple on all 3 lists. So the kids are going to have to keep on going if they cannot already tell that 24 will work. So 15, 18, 21. Now we get to 24. And okay, so now we have 24, and then 4's next multiple is 24 as well. So if you look now, we can see that the least common multiple for all of our denominators is going to be 24, and we have to convert these fractions now. So we have to do 1/3 equals how many 24ths? 6/8 equals how many 24ths? And 2/4 equals how many 24ths. And in order to do that, remember, we have to look at what links our denominators. What links 3 and 24, what links 8 and 24, what links 4 and 24. This is where it's so important for our kiddos to know their facts. So you look over here, 3 times 8 equals 24, so 1 times 8 equals 8. 1/3 equals 8 24ths. 8 times 3 equals 24, 6 times 3 equals 18, so 6/8 equals 18 24ths, and 2/4. 4 times 6 equals 24. 2 times 6 equals 12. Equals 12 24ths. And that's just that 1/2 in the skies. So now we're able to do from least to greatest with our fractions into 24ths. So I look up here, I say, all right, 8 is the least out of the numerator, so that's going to come first on my list, 8 24ths. Then I look, 12 is next, 12 24ths. And then last we have 18 24ths, just by looking at those numerators, and we can prove it. It's so easy for us to prove now. But we have to now go back to our original fractions, and now we have to put them in order. So I look 8 24ths, I look up, where is that? Oh, it's over here. That was really 1/3. Next I had the 12 24ths, that's really my 2/4. And finally, my greatest is 18 24ths, and that was originally 6/8. So then this would be their final answer. It's a lot of work to do, but it really helps in building fact fluency, and it really will come in handy. I hope this helps.